What's good, everybody? You know how I do each and every time. I got Marcus D-Man, T. Harvin in the building. Not B-Man. I think that's quote unquote right there. Before we start, we are doing Reimagine, December 16th, 5 p.m. at Nolo. System survivors are going to come out, perform with other system survivors. We're talking about art, rap, music. How many people you got so far?
We have 20 plus artists registered so far. I was gonna close it a couple of days ago, but it's a platform for the people, right? So if it's people that want to avail themselves of the platform for the next few days, it'll still be up. But we have at least, I won't say at least, we're blessed, we're graced to have 20 plus really extremely gifted people.
What's the website?
Well, to find tickets is on eventbrite.com. You can look up Imagine, okay, and it'll come right up. Tickets are $28.52 after tax. See, brother know his stuff.
Yeah.
You gotta know. But most importantly, I'm in law school, right? And I understand what confidentiality is, but I have to tell on you. I was talking to Jose just before the camera came on, and we were talking about how uncomfortable stepping out is, right? And how when you walk in your path, some stumbling blocks get thrown that way, right? So December 16th at 5 p.m., we're clearing stumbling blocks out of the way so people could actualize their destinies, right? So we're having it as a black tie affair, right? Not because I want to see people get dressed up on a Tuesday, but because I want to see people get dressed up on a Tuesday.
But I will challenge you with this. I've gone to galas that are black ties on a Monday, Tuesday. So why not our people in our part of society?
That's what I'm saying. This is my goal, right? There's a French word, gâteau. Gâteau is a foundry where precious metals are made. We're going to make the Gâteau Grammys that night. That's the ethos I want. A place where iron is sharpening iron, greatness is coming in contact with greatness, and then eyes get to witness it for the first time. You'll be able to say, I was there when they performed together, or I was there when they performed in New Haven at this fundraiser down there at Madison Square Garden, right? No pun intended on my baby's name, but shout out to my baby. But they'll be there one day, right? And I want these people to realize that they're no less worthy of the Grammys than Bruno Mars was.
We all know that. You're creating a platform, a safe environment for people to express themselves. And self-expression is probably the cure of many ailments within ourselves, our souls, our psyche. So you're doing that by making sure that the environment is of that class that it will elevate people, right?
Course.
Elevate them from what, they're customary. And yeah, I mean, look, if you show up in a black hoodie, it's all good.
It's not. You show up in a black hoodie, you can't get in.
What?
No. You got to have it's a black tie affair. That is strict dress code.
Wow.
You want to know why? I want these individuals to see themselves in the atmosphere they see themselves in their dreams. Granted,
because you would not show up to the Grammys.
You wouldn't in a hoodie.
No,
you wouldn't.
No.
So you can't show up to Reimagine in a hoodie. You could. You just won't. You could probably look through the windows. We probably find a way to cover those. So you can't. But you're not going to get in.
But you're trying to elevate.
I'm not trying. We are.
We're elevating the culture to a certain standard.
Where it should be.
That's fine, because you are an award winner. What award did you get this morning?
I got the Starburst Award from the Greater New Haven Chamber of Commerce.
Yeah. Okay, and that's for your service for the community, right?
Yeah, it's for being someone that burst onto the scene in the nonprofit sector and start shaking things up, doing things different.
I mean, you did burst onto the scene with Fresh Starts. I mean, you're doing meals out there. You're doing a toy drive right now. With going on.
I'm also dressing as the Gâteau Santa again on December 6th. We're doing a Christmas party for the people too. So, yeah, man.
So you're doing it all. And so, so the Starburst, congratulations on that.
Thank you.
Reimagine, Nolo, December 16th, 5 p.m., a black tie affair.
Yes.
So if you want an excuse to look good and show off.
But you could rock your kicks, man. See that? You could have your Jordan. I'm giving them that. You could have J's on. You could have whatever color shoes you want to wear. Be that. This is misfit formal. You know me, I'll wear a suit, but I'll have Jordans on or something like that. So it's all about self-expression. However you want to express yourself that way, express yourself.
Yeah.
But this is to put you where God wants to transport you.
And
I want you there.
Normally I always got a suit and tie jacket on for you.
Hey, exactly.
But because I also believe that we also need to be seen in that light, right? We need to be seen in those colors and with the jackets and stuff that it's not, because we're only represented in a certain aspect, in a certain light, in music videos and, and the news. Rarely are you in a jacket like you are today. 'Cause I know you got an award today. That's why you're looking so
but you
fresh.
see, I got my Reimagine t-shirt.
Yeah. You're plugging.
I do it my own way. You see my Fresh Start lapel.
Okay.
Yeah,
look at you.
man.
All
so
right.
that we got to represent everywhere we go. But this represents the people. That's who it's for, and that's what it's for.
All right. Marcus T. Harvin, you already know. We got to see you at Reimagine. You can still go ahead and subscribe, register. Information has been on the screen the whole time. Stop playing around. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.
The José Candelario Show, like, subscribe, and please share. Sharing is caring, my friends.